guys, I'm running another skin giveaway. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a comment with your ID, in-game name and the skin that you want under 300 diamonds. The winners of the last skin giveaway will be announced at the end of this video. Thanks guys, good luck. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Iggy. Welcome back to another video. In this video guys, we're going to do like a ranking story plus a guide kind of thing. Yeah, anyways, it's on the tank hero Gatotkaca. Some of you guys might already know this, but I used to play a lot of Gatotkaca back in the early ranking days. This was before the revamp, so like I stopped playing him and then he got revamped, and I didn't really play him, but he's so meta right now, so viable, and I figured I just have to play him, get better at him, and yeah, make a video on him. Also guys, real quick, if you're wondering about where's this week's global gameplays video, well, the person who organizes it is on a little holiday, so we get a break. It was pretty good timing that I had a break with that because of my internet problems at home, but now I've got my internet back, it's all good. I'm just trying to get everything I need done, and then I'll be able to get on back with the videos. But yeah, so for in this match guys, we're ranking, it's me and my buddy Ali, and it's just a duo, you know how risky that can be, but yeah, nonetheless, here we go. So Gatotkaca has been out for quite a while now, so I'd assume that you guys would know how his skills work. But it wouldn't really hurt to quickly go over them. So Gatotkaca's first skill, he smashes the ground, dealing magic damage and a slow effect. It was nice seeing this skill reworked earlier because now it deals that continuous damage along that area of effect. You might have also just noticed me purchasing as my choice of boots the wizard boots, but we'll get onto the builds shortly, okay? So yeah, this is his second skill. It's a charging move that taunts and deals magic damage like in counter attack. This rework is so good because before you'd have to rely on the battle spell Flicker to close distance, but now this already closes distance the longer you charge it. Unfortunately, the enemy have the upper hand in this top lane, so it doesn't end too well for us, so we'll just skip forward to where we'll show off his ultimate. So just fast forward a little bit, we're in the middle lane, just observing, and we can see that there's some action going on. Oh, we're blind, can't see, I'm going in with my second skill. I want to try and use my ultimate. I get petrified by the Hellcat, going in with my ultimate, knocking up the Martis and getting the kill. This skill also had some nice changes and reworks, like it might have started off with like little tweaks towards the camera angle and the aiming. Now I think it's perfected. You've got that extra camera angle to help, cover more distance to see. And now we've also got the new buff for the skill itself, for like if the enemies that are knocked up are within the circle, like closer towards the center, they're knocked up for longer. And if they're along the fringes of the circle, they are brought closer to the center. Also, I could not believe that we let the enemy have Hellcat in this match, and we didn't have an assassin. No assassin, no worries. Also guys, let's quickly go over his passive. So he converts 4% of his lost HP to physical defense up to 250 points, and dealing damage to enemies who have higher HP will grant Gatotkaca 110 to 250 HP. This increases with level, and 0.5 times HP in physical defense, but this can only trigger every 6 seconds. So pretty much Gatotkaca is an insane tank. You're just going to want to be in that team fight and just keep on hitting, because every time you hit an enemy with higher HP, well, every 6 seconds you'll get some HP back, and that will further increase your abilities to sustain. So now that we've had a quick run through or refresher of his skills and passive, we're going to talk about item builds. So as a general rule of thumb for tank players, especially in upper level play, you're not going to want to just go into a match with a set build that you're going to use 100% of the time. It is essential you adapt and make changes along the way depending on who you're facing. In regards to what I said earlier about changing and adapting your build, like you could have a set build, right? But this change and adapt could just simply mean, just for example, looking at my first build, we're going to move blade armor, prioritize that over the cursed helmet. This could be, as an instance, we're facing a marksman in lane. The first build is generally what I go into battle with, but yes, I do make changes along the way, like moving up an item ahead of another And yeah, generally it's quite a safe build, and then in the late game, if I've still got the wizard boots, I'd sell that for the warrior boots. And when I say safe, I mean that it covers your bases quite well and it provides some good synergy. Also when considering his second skill, the Taunt, and with the battle spell Vengeance, which we will get to shortly. Next up, we'll talk about Emblem set. You're going to want to go for the tank emblem, and I like to put my points towards HP and armor. When it comes to the talent, I like to use tenacity just so I'm a little more tankier when my HP is low, so I've got a better chance of lasting longer and hopefully triggering my passive to get some health back. The other two options in talents are quite viable as well, so I would suggest testing it and seeing what suits your playstyle the best. Now we're going to be talking about something awesome, the battle spell. Remember how I mentioned that with the second skill rework, we no longer have to rely on flicker for covering distance. So now we can just have a new battle spell. And my dudes, Vengeance, the new battle spell, is the way to go when playing Gatotkaca. So it deals magic damage to enemies that are attacking you. So if you're using your taunting move, they're forced to attack you. So they're taking damage from that. That's in combination to your second skill, which deals counter attack damage. And then if you've got like Blade Armor and Cursed Helmet, that's even more damage. So it's yay! It's just so good, guys. You have to use it. And it's so fun seeing enemies take down themselves as they try to hurt you. Also, guys, if you managed to read what's going on in the sidelines, the Hanabi and the Cho were kind of arguing a lot because the Cho was upset that Hanabi gave the enemies Hellcrit and would bag on her every opportunity he had, and Hanabi would respond as well back. So as we've got this match playing along in the background, I think we can talk about some tips and tricks. When it comes to the second skill, please be aware that it can be interrupted. I cannot tell you guys how many times this Jawhead would throw me while I was charging my second skill, like just happened earlier. Like, it happens so much. As you can see here, I'm just trying to tank this damage and just sustain as long as I can, but we don't have much source of damage coming from our team, so this tankiness is going to waste, but there is Harley here getting the Martis. Another tip, guys, is when it comes to Gatotkaca's ultimate, don't be scared to use it. I found myself not using it as much when I just got recently back to learning him again, and you've just got to take that chance, take that risk. And guys, the beauty of the second skill is that even if you don't land the perfect ultimate, you can still manage to, provide some use using your second skill, getting that taunt going. Also, guys, when it comes to your ultimate, you do have the option of just clicking it and just hoping for the best as it auto aims, but I strongly recommend you manually aim it so you adjust for, enemy movement and everything else.
Run.
Lol, I thought that was a cheeky kill and I just had to show you guys. Oh yeah, before I forget, when it comes to aiming your second skill, you're going to want to aim it at like marksmans and those heroes that have a strong DPS. Like my dude, this skill wrecks Cloud. It's so good, especially with Vengeance. And don't forget, you can also use the ultimate to retreat, but in this case I probably should have just jumped in and kept fighting, but oh well. Also guys, for extra lols, the Cho praised the Hanabi, but still called them trash. Like, what the hell, man? Lol. Remember when I said when you don't get the perfect ultimate, but you can still provide some use? Like, it's like this. But damn, man, that was such a sad ultimate. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, another thing to bring up is about what skills should you get first. Oh, I almost forgot about this, guys. Sorry. So like, if you're going straight to your lane, you're going to want to get your first skill first because of the ease of clearing lane. But if you're going to go invade with your teammates to the enemy buff, I would suggest going for your second skill first so you have that taunt, and who knows, you might be able to get a kill or two. I think I pretty much covered what I wanted to cover in this video about playing Gatotkaca. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments, guys, and share your tips and tricks when it comes to playing Gatotkaca as well. But yeah, guys, so we proceeded to dominate them, and this Hanabi did pretty good, especially at the end, securing a Maniac. Also guys, be sure to let me know what you think of this guide mixed with a ranking story. Does it work? Is it cool? Let me know. Maybe for this week's global gameplay, we could spectate a global Gatotkaca player to help solidify our knowledge and understanding of Gatotkaca. But yeah guys, just let me know in the comments, eh? So yeah, that is another star to add to the book. I'm slowly getting back into it, guys, in the new season. Lol. But hey, your boy got MVP, my dudes. But yeah guys, the build is essentially the first build I showed you. As I said, it is quite safe and it does have some good synergy going for it. Guys, before we get to the skin giveaway winners, I just want to give a shout out and show some love to one of my loyal subscribers. A huge thank you to Junichiro95 for drawing this chibi fan art of me. It's so cool. I remember the day I opened the email and I saw it and I was just smiling for so long. I was actually feeling quite down that day and that really just brought a smile to my face. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If anyone else wants to send me fan art, you're more than welcome to. Please do. Also guys, I've literally today just started a Facebook page. So check me out there. It's just Iggy. Anyways guys, it's time for the skin giveaway winners. Congratulations to Marco Reyes, Some Guy, and Dan De Leon. I'll get in contact with you guys soon, and for the rest of you guys, best of luck for next time. Thanks for tuning in guys, I'll see you in the next video, and as always, stay awesome, not toxic. Bye!